Hi, folks. How are you? I know I'm actually an hour earlier than what I had said I was going to go live, but I got confused last night. I knew I was in this event. I just forgot what day it was when I said last night live with y'all. So hi, my name's Amanda with Simply Amazing Art, and I am so happy to be here for part of the Paint Pixie event. It is, hey, Josie, we are giving thanks today. Y'all, excuse the hair. I was running extremely late. It's still wet. At least it's clean. It's still wet, but we're clean. Um, anyway, thank you. My name's Amanda. I'm a Simply Amazing Art. Y'all hop on. I love teaching folks how to create beautiful pieces of art for their home to give as gifts or to actually make for extra income. So that's what I do. Hey, Lavada. Yes, sprinkle the love. I'm going to sprinkle me out a few places also because it's so important for us. I mean, I know you hear it everywhere, but you hear it everywhere because it truly is important for us. And, um, you know, we're here just sharing our stuff with you, and it's so nice just to be able to do that for us. Thank you for my link there, Josie. I'm going to go ahead and pop it also so it appears on my page, and that way I can pin it on my page. Hi, Cindy. How are you? So today we need to talk about gratitude and being grateful and thankful. And so on my page, actually, Simply Amazing Art, if you want to come join me there, I'm actually doing the 25 days of gratitude. And so I'm being live 25 days. And technically, today is day 9. And so we're just going to roll it all up into one. And if you sprinkle the love, I'm going to add your name in here if you let me know. And so that you sprinkled the love. And before this is over, we're going to draw a prize pack for a fall banner kit. And so all you have to do is sprinkle the love. And so I thought I saw a comment where somebody said they sprinkled. Just let me know you sprinkled the love. And so this is today is just for the paint. I mean, you can be on my page, you can be on Paint Pixie page, but this is for the Paint Pixie event. So I know I was live last night because I had 2 lives and I had some names in my jar already from the second live. I set those aside. And so they will go back in the jar after today for my live tomorrow. And so hopefully folks understand that. Hi, Karen. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Pat. Oh, it's not sprinkle. Well, we're going to sprinkle the love. I will do a prize pack for sprinkling the love. We're going to also do a prize pack for the banner. I'm sorry, Josie, I got confused. We'll do both. Actually, I'll put the names back in then. I will do a prize pack for you sprinkling the love. Josie's going to do the banner thing if you tell us what you are thankful for or grateful for. So comment what you're grateful for. Josie's going to pick that one, and I'm going to pick this one. And so that's how we'll do it. Okay, Josie? Hopefully you can hang out. If you can't, I will do both. I understand. But thank you for sprinkling the love. It looks like on my page I'm frozen. Am I frozen, guys? Am I frozen or is it just me? Okay, no, I just have to go out and come back in. Okay. All right. Well, then, Josie, you pick the one for that says what they're grateful for, and I'll pick the one out of my jar when they sprinkle. So, Lavada sprinkled. I'm sorry, I got confused. I know you said it, and you told me you said it in the thing, and my brain just went off. It went rogue on me. My brain goes rogue on me sometimes. I get like, like I don't know. it just does its thing. We're going to get started because we're going to do the cutest little thing ever. I think. I think it'll be cute. Actually, I know it's going to be cute. I have been running today like a crazy woman. I don't normally sleep late, and usually I have plenty of time for all the things with excess time. Where's my, okay, that's it, I guess. And today was one of those days, I don't know, I guess I was just uber tired and I slept later than normal. And then it's just throwing my whole morning off. You know how it just, when your routine gets thrown off and all of a sudden you look up and it's like 11 o'clock instead of like what it would normally be after you've done all your morning stuff. And then you're like, oh, dang, I haven't had my bath. I haven't had. And so I have been running crazy. But we're going to do a little woo-saw and calm ourselves. And I'm looking for my lemon crinkle. Hi, Patty. So, yes, you need to tell us what you are thankful for and grateful for. And you need to sprinkle the love because there's not just one, there's two prizes to win. One is from Josie and one is from me. Now, I'm going to use a brush that's not a Paint Pixie brush. And you're going to see why I'm going to use this brush. Because I'm going to be kind of mean to it, okay? And when I'm mean to my brushes or I use sealers or glues or anything like that, I use a cheapy brush. And I'm going to use these greens. I've got sour apple and I've got Christmas cookie. I was looking for my key lime pie. Oh, there it is. That's why I couldn't find it. I'm like, where did it go? It fell down. It was soldier missing in action. And so it was hiding out from me, but I found it. And I want all these greens. And I'm just going to grab them on my brush any old way. And we're just going to start tapping in. And see, this is why I don't want to use my good artist brushes because this is not the best little thing you can do with your artist brushes, okay? We're going to do something else, but I want these greens to be hanging out in the background, particularly behind what we're going to paint. And so we're going to put some other colors too, but I want these greens in here. You'll see why. I got this cute little idea. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. Sometimes my great ideas don't always come to fruition, but we're just going to get paint on here because we got an hour and we just need to get this paint on here so we can get started. I started to do this step before, but I ran out of time before I had to be live, and I was just like, well, just do it live and you can let them see like how quickly you can get a background on in like minutes, right? I'm grateful for it's hitting that little arrow button that points to the right and you know, putting it like on your page and then just saying I sprinkled. Oh, Patty, that's sweet. So I'm gonna dry this. It pretty much just goes to all one color because I wasn't like trying to do anything else. It's fine. It doesn't matter. I just needed some green in there because I need a little contrast. Oh. Hey, Brenda, how are you? Thank you for sprinkling. And today is day 9 of gratitude, the 25 days of gratitude that I am doing on my page, Simply Amazing Art. And for me, I am grateful for so many things. You all being one of them, my family being one of them. Today, let's see. Today's been a short morning. I guess you could say I'm grateful for sleeping in a little bit, even though it has thrown me so far behind. I'm gonna add just a little bit of this yellow in. I want to brighten some of this. And so, but I still want it to kind of be a little bit on the green side. So I'm going to let that just mix in a little bit. You'll see why I needed this to be a little bit brighter when we start to get what we're going to paint in here. So Josie, if you comment what you are grateful for, now you have to comment on the Paint Pixie page. If you comment on my page, it's wonderful, but she can't see those. So she's going to just see the ones that are on the Paint Pixie page. Because she can't be in 2 places at once. As wonderful as she is and as talented as she is, if she has figured out how to do that, then we're going to see her be a mega millionaire, because I need, well, not because I could afford that, but because everybody needs to be more than one person. And so she will do the scroll at the end. So you need to comment that on the page. I see Cindy's wonderful comment about her husband. She has her anniversary in 3 days. And he commented, he told her today that he wished her a happy anniversary, just on the offset that he would forget. And so I don't think he'll forget if he's remembered 3 days. But, you know, life gets busy and we are all work. That'll be a work day and things happen. And, you know, I thought that was super sweet. Yes, Debbie, I got you down for the sprinkle. I did. It's been a hard push. We have an ornament course. We reopened it because we closed the doors and we had so many people like wanting in. We reopened it, and here's the ornament course. It's 12 of these ornaments. They're all classes that you can take on your own time. It's pre-recorded. They're all together in one course. It's called Ornament Magic, and you can check that out. There's stuff on my page with that, but you can just go to Creative Course Collab /ornament and or .com/ornament and all about that. All right. So y'all know one of my favorite things, and I had this idea. I don't know how this is going to roll, but I kind of seen it in my head. I was inspired by something else. I just have to get the basic shape down. There we go. I think that's good enough. So I have another little freebie, because, you know, this is like the wait, there's more. Y'all, those commercials, they crack me up. But wait, there's more. Well, I'm having one of those, wait, there's more, because there's so much goodness and there's so much things to be thankful for, and my list is many. But y'all, even though, you know, I know we go through tough times, and y'all say a prayer for my girl Cindy. She's going through some tough times, Cynthia. And But even in tough times, we have something that we can be grateful for, thankful for, something that we can, that actually pulls us through those hard times. And so that's why it's so important for us to be thankful before we're married. And that's all part of what the uh, 25 days of gratitude that I'm doing on my page is. I'm going to put out some pretty fall colors, right? So some red, some orange. I've got my greens. I'm going to grab another yellow here that is the honeycomb that I love so much. Hey, Kelly. Well, friends are important. And guys, if you are finding yourself where, you're like, don't have many friends in life, come on over to my page. There's all kind of people on my page that are wonderful, wonderful people who would love to be your friend. You will find a friend. And we all need friends in life. That person that we can reach out to and say, my day is not going good. My day, I'm having a hard day today. And that person is going to be there for you. Grab a paintbrush and just paint it out. Because, I love art all the time, like regardless, but sometimes art is that thing that gets you through the hard times, the tough times, because it just allows you to just be and create. And I guess that's what I'm grateful for, is that this is going to sound kind of like, I don't know. Y'all tell me. Hopefully it doesn't sound boastful in any way. I don't mean it like that. I am very grateful that I have that opportunity and the ability to bring this to you all. And I know there's millions of us out there. I know that. I'm not saying I'm the only one, because I'm not. I'm one of many in a big sea, and we all do this, but I'm grateful I'm one of them that has that ability to reach people through art and to teach what I know. So he's got an acorn for a hat, guys. And if you don't know what I'm painting a gnome. And I have a little freebie if you want it. And that's little fun place cards for your Thanksgiving table that have the cutest little gnome on them. You can print them. This is just on regular printer paper, but you can get the fancier cardstock and cut them all out. You get 4 on a page, and you can write what you're thankful for, and then it says Happy Thanksgiving. All you have to do is go, if you're on my page, you can type in !gnome, and you'll be sent a link. You'll be given a link to go grab that. If you are on the Paint Pixie page, or if you're on the Paint Pixie page, then you can just put in freebie.simplyflamazonart.com/gnome, and you will get the little downloadable, because it's so cute. So we're just going to do this cute little gnome. I want to lighten this part, and we'll put the little hashy marks in this part. But he's wearing an acorn for a hat. He's like a woodland gnome. Look how cute he's getting. And so, gonna get a little rounded shape here. Make it look a little like it's rounded. He will be, hopefully. We gotta get that round shape going though. He's looking a little flat. There we go. It's starting to round out a little bit more. There we go. We're now cooking with gas. I think I needed to mirror this. I think it's throwing me off. It's probably right on your side and it's throwing me off completely on my side. When I look up, it's like reversed. So I'm seeing the dark on the wrong side and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not right. But then when I look down, it's like, no, it is right. I'm like sitting here fighting it. So I'm very grateful for that opportunity to be someone who is here, hopefully making folks happy, sharing my love of art with you all. I'm just putting in some hair. If anybody knows me, they know my gnomes have wild hair because my hair is wild. And it does whatever it wants to do whenever it wants to do it. Like I have no control over it. I never have. It just does what it does. It has a mind of its own. We're just going to put some gray in because we need that for contrast. So the first step is just to put some little gray in. Now you know why I needed that background to have a little bit of that green, but we're going to add some more colors to that. We're not done yet. We just started with that green. Okay. And I'm not done with his hair. I'm just getting this in and it's going to dry. And then we're going to go on from there. Well, I know my hair is wild too. Oh, thank you, Brenda. I'm very proud to be one of them. Hopefully you consider me one of them, and I'm very proud to be one of them. I got to place an order. I've got to do that today. Like there is no ifs, ands, buts about it. Like I have another one of these though somewhere in here. There's another one somewhere in here. Yeah, but all my paints are getting low because I use them all the time. Last night I was live on my page and we did the holiday house. That is the December calendar painting. You can see it back over there hanging over my shoulder. We did that on my page last night. That's the December. I can't believe we have done a whole year of paintings. You can see my little reindeer gnome over there. That was done on the Paint Pixie Live. And my snowman, they're Paint Pixie. And my snow globe is Paint Pixie. I told you I have all kind of Paint Pixie paints. I do all kind of stuff with theirs. And so paint on all kind of stuff. So if you know, are like, well, it's a chalk paint and it's for furniture. Well, that's not true. It is a chalk paint, but it's not just for furniture. We did a whole series. I'll have to pull those out of ornaments last year too. We did the whole 12 days of Christmas ornaments last year, all with Paint Pixie. And they were adorable. I'm using just a little bit of brown just to give our nose a little bit of a, because the nose is not all one color. And so he has to have a nose. Had to let the dogs out. I understand that. Lord have mercy. I was so excited. He went out and there was a squirrel out there and he was like, squirrel. And I had him on a leash because I was like, I ain't got time for you to like do the wrong thing. And I was like, do not pull. I know my neighbors are like, what is she over there yelling at her dog for? Because I could just see him like jerking me down. Because you'd be surprised. He's a little dog and I'm a big woman. But yet when he runs that leash out and he gets that far away, it's it don't take much at that distance. It's the leverage he has. And he has that leverage. Even though he's, about 40 some pounds, he still has that leverage. I don't even know how my neighbors next door deal with their dog. They have 180 pound. Yes, you heard me right. 180 pound. Great Dane. I don't know how they do it. I was like, I could see that being like throw you down. Just adding a little black to that brown and just accenting the darker side just a little bit more where I want it to be a little bit darker. That's something to be grateful for. That is definitely when life is going well. Because like I said, not all the time does life go well for us. So be grateful for when it does. I'm just going to put some cross hatches in. I think they go on that side. Honestly, I had to stop and think. I don't know. Maybe they go on. No, I think they go on this side. I get confused. If I'm putting them on the wrong side, y'all just go with it. That's my artistic freedom right there to make it look whatever I want it to look. We all have that freedom. So if you accidentally do something and it ain't right, be like, I meant to do that because I have the artistic freedom to do that. So just live large and go for it and be like, you know what? I have that freedom. Kind of looks like Elmer Fudd's hat, doesn't he? That's right. Happy accident. That's right. Training is key. Yeah. I will have to say I kind of dropped the ball on him. I just let him get by with too much. I am, and my mom even said, because I used to do agility with my dogs. So my dogs always were well trained, like always well trained. And I was a little lax with him. He's kind of like the third child when you're just like tired and you're like, just go for it. He's my third child. And he didn't get all that training. I was tired. And so he has a little bit of like maybe third child syndrome or whatever they want to call that, where you just let them get by with things that you never let the other two get by with. Um, so he's actually really good for the lack of training. But even my mama said, my mama was like, "You have never owned a dog that has not listened until now." I'm like, "Are you shaming me a little bit?" She totally was. It's okay. She's my mama. She loves me. But yeah, I used to do agility with my dogs. We did it for a few years. And then we had an accident that took out my knee. And by the time I was able to do it again, it he was too old to do it. And so, you know how you just kind of like when you stop doing something, the momentum kind of leaves you. Well, there we go. Hi, Lindy. So yeah, all my dogs were always well trained until this one. And he is the baby and he is treated like a baby and I'm okay with that. Life is good. He's not bad. Although he did yesterday, a $10 bill fell out of my pocket and I didn't realize it. And I was down here. I go upstairs and there's like little over half of the $10 and then another little piece of it in the floor. And I'm like, you just ate your dog food money. I'm sorry. But you will not. You're gonna have to work for that $10, little boy, because you just ate your dog food money. No, his food. I know his food costs more than $10, but still, it's coming out of his dog food fund. He's paying me back. And so he's 100% paying me back. He owes me $10. I'm gonna put another layer of gray on. The first layer I used Oreo cookie dough and a little bit of foggy martini. And this time I am just using the Oreo cookie dough. So it's a little bit lighter. Notice I'm putting down some, but I'm not putting down as much of the Oreo cookie dough as I did of the combination. Because I want you to still be able to see some of that darker in there. So I'm letting some of that darker pop through. Yeah, exactly. That's what he's going to be yelling. Yeah, he's spoiled rotten. It's okay. I knew the day I got him that he was going to be spoiled rotten. I don't know how I knew it, but I knew he was going to be like totally spoiled. Because he just has this face. And I am so grateful for him. That is another thing I am grateful for, that He's a good boy for being so spoiled. Um, but he just has this little he's the happiest dog, and even though my dogs have always been happy, and I would have said Oscar was the happiest dog I've ever known, and he was happy. I mean, that dog was, like, happy. But Kai is the happiest dog I think I've ever known. He just exudes happiness all the time. His tail wags so hard his whole body shakes. Like his whole back end just moves with his tail because his tail wags so hard. His tail wags all the time. His face just has this brightness about it that's just like I am the happiest thing on the planet. He can smile, he has his big eyes and he looks at you so cute, like, "What?" Like, "I know I'm not supposed to be doing it, but what?" So, I knew. Hey, Krista, how are you? Good to see you. We're doing a little fall, gnome. What, Brenda? You got kicked off and they said they removed your post. What? Facebook is crazy sometimes. What post did they remove? I tell you what, this has gotten crazy where, you can't say or do anything anymore that things aren't like removing your posts, and it's gotten crazy. I mean, I get like, you can't say like, threatening things or anything like that, but I know you and I know you well enough to know that there is nothing that you would have written in a post or put in a post that would have been deemed any of that. It's crazy. We were just having this discussion in the group. Okay, now we're going to have some fun. And so we've got him in here. I know I've got his last part of his beard to do. We're going to wait on that. Maureen, they do. 17 years old, but what a blessed life to live 17 years. They don't stay with us long enough. They do not. They do not, but 17 years is a long time. All right, I'm gonna go back to one of my cheapy brushes because y'all see why. Actually, can I use? No, they're gonna all be too big. Okay, yeah. All right, we're gonna create a little fall, but we're not gonna get all fancy. And oh, that's one thing I wanted to do, but I'm running out of time. So let's just do this. If I have time at the end, I'll do that. We're gonna make the indication that there are leaves falling around him. We're not getting all fancy with it though, and we're not getting to the point that it looks like we're painting leaves. We're just letting our brush make little shapes that kind of look like they could be fallen leaves. Again, when you go to do this, and you're like hitting your brushes at weird angles and tapping at weird angles, use a cheapy brush. Don't use one of your good brushes, okay? Because that's just going to mess up your bristles. And it might not do it the first time or whatever, but after so many times, it will do it. Now his yard's like my yard, and we haven't blown the leaves. And so we've only done it a little bit in the backyard when it was like, okay, it needed to be done. I live in the middle of the woods, guys, and the leaves are just incredible. Like, now I'm going into a little bit of that candy papaya. So I had the orange or the red for the candy apple. Now I've got the orangey red. That is the candy papaya. Your cat was 20. I had a cat that lived to be 20. Um, gonna use a little yellow. And go on top of what you already did too. Add a little bit to that. You can put like one down on his hat or something like that, where it fell on his hat. I'm going to pick up a little bit of that orange and yellow, and I'm going to have a little bit of both coming off. Maybe one landed on his shoe. I'm loving the combination. Like, I should have been doing the combination all along because I'm loving the combination ones. We'll put just a few on his hat. Why not, right? I love it that I'm hearing that they're 18, and that's just so awesome. The oldest dog I ever had was one of I say he's the first dog I ever knew. He wasn't actually my very first dog, but I got him when I was 2. My mom and dad gave him to me when I was 2, and I know that's young, but it was really their dog too. Trust me, I wasn't taking care of him. They were taking care of him. I named him though. His name was Lassie. He was a long-haired collie, and he looked exactly like Lassie on TV. That's why we got his name. And I got him when I was 2. He lived to be 16 years old. I was 18 when we had to have him put to sleep. That was hard. That was not a good day. But he was my buddy, my best friend. He would watch me get on the school bus, and yes, he would do just like Lassie on TV. He was exactly like Lassie on TV in the fact that if I did something wrong, like I could be outside playing, and if I would go like out of the yard, he'd go get mom and dad. Mom knew if he was at the back door and I wasn't there, I was doing something I wasn't supposed to be doing, and he would tell on me. And I'd have to, and I picked up a little bit of brown. Oops, that's not good. I won't look, and we don't want brown on their nose. That looks like something that's like, like it shouldn't be there. Like, come on now. Maybe he had a little leftover dinner. Yay, Gwen. That's always good. Yeah, he would go get my mom, because he knew that I wasn't supposed to be out of the yard, and I done gone out in the road because we like to play in the road. Our road at that time, that road was a dead end. They've now opened it up so you can go all the way through. But at one point it was just a dead end. For most of my childhood, it was just a dead end, and, um, so it wasn't much traffic, and so, we like to play in the road with our bikes and our stuff, and we could play in the road if, like, mom and dad were watching, we could, my sister and I, but we weren't allowed to if they weren't out there, and we knew it, and we would sneak and do it, and he would tell on us. Somehow he knew we weren't supposed to be out there either unless they were out there. It's funny what they know. He was smart enough to go get mom and dad that we weren't supposed to be out there, but we weren't smart enough to realize he was gonna go get them, so we would still do it. That's when your dog is smarter than you. That's how you know that your dog is smarter than you. All right, we're gonna give him just a little more. We got a few minutes. And so, yeah, he was smart dog. He knew. He knew what we were supposed to do or not. All right, we're gonna give him a little hand there. And we're gonna give him a little hand right here, peeping out from this beard. Add a little bit of brown. My gnomes, they never have fingers, guys. They just have like little mitten hands. They got little circles for hands. Don't complicate your life. That's my thing. It's like, it's fine that it just has that. Thank you, Karen. I'm doing a little gnome for our give thanks because it's important to give thanks. And we are doing a little gnome for the Paint Pixie Give Thanks event today. And he's holding a leaf, guys. So we just put a little leaf in his hand. That's all. Just a little leaf. He's got an acorn hat. And he's got his give a little brightness right there to this. We might have gotten a little too bright, but that's okay. I kind of want that lighter color of the acorn, the cap, and I'm not getting what I want. And so it's kind of irritating me just a little bit. That kind of works for me though. I got like 10 minutes. Wow, I didn't know we would be almost through with him in less than 10 minutes. I am thankful my children are happy and healthy. They have all grown up to be kind to others and they are selfless. They are given and always aid others. Put others before themselves. We have to give back. Yes, Karen, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. I think that is absolutely true. That's what I said last night on my day 8, I guess, 9. Is today day 9 or day 10? Today's day 9. It was day 8 yesterday on my 25 days of gratitude that I'm doing on my page. And one of the things I'm grateful for is that I can be part of a local organization, and spend my time there giving back, because we give back to the community. And sometimes when you don't have the money to give back as much as you would like, you do that in ways that you can, but then you're part of another organization that you spend your time at and your whatever at, and they give back, and you do that work for them. And so for me, I'm part of our local Oddfellows organization, and we give back to our community. And I'm working right now on putting together some supplies for our homeless shelter here in town, to send them a bunch of supplies for 200 people. And so that makes me happy, because I could not afford that, but they can. And I can spend my time helping them do that for their outreach. And, even though it's not my money, and I respect that it's not my money, and I'm very careful with, spending their money and making sure we get the best value and all of that, I still am grateful that I have that opportunity to do that for them, with them. And so but it's important. And unfortunately, organizations like the Oddfellows, I hate to say this out loud, because when you put stuff out into the universe, I like it to be positive stuff. But this is so true. There's so many, like, we struggle to have members. And we do so many good things, like, for so much. And yet we struggle to get people to want to be part of it, and work and do the things that are necessary. And I'm the youngest in the whole thing. Well, actually, I guess technically my sister is the youngest, but she's not as active, because she has kids and she has other, like, work that is like 12-hour days and stuff like that. And I have work, but they're not 12-hour days. And so it's a little different for her than me. Okay, we got 6 minutes. I want to make sure we got plenty of time for our drawing. Josie, do you want to pick the person who gets the fall banner, who said that what they were grateful for? If we want to give a minute, if you're grateful and you're on the Paint Pixie page and you have something that you're grateful for and you haven't already said what you're grateful for, if you want to put that in, we'll give 1 minute, and then Josie will pick that. And if you're on my page and you sprinkled the love, I will put your name in here. Or if you're on either page, you can let me know, and I will put your name in here, and we'll draw out for a prize pack also. And so Bonnie says she's grateful for her family. That's so awesome. Thank you, Krista, for the stars. That is so sweet of you. I'm going to put a little bit of more yellow up in the sleeve. Oh, no. It won't let you scroll back that far? Oh, no. Okay, you can announce it after the live. Let's do that because I didn't, not on your phone or your computer. Well, that is sucky, sucky Facebook. Are you able to? Hold on. I'll switch over to your page and I'll see if I can. I was on, it doesn't matter what page I'm on because I can see I can see my comments here because I'm dual. But let me see if I can pull me up and if I can see the comments. There's 93 comments. Let's see. No. I can only go back to, I have to go, time to go pull some weeds. Which I don't even see that comment on here. Nope, I can't scroll back. Yeah, I am cross-posting from my page. Yes, I am. And so I thought that's what we normally do. Okay, you'll scroll after. Oh, Bob, that's awesome. That is awesome. I'm grateful for them doing that for you too. And so I'll get your name and I'll do the so we got 2 minutes. I will do the sprinkle one. Yeah, obviously it has been wonky. I started to say winky. Like winky, but it's wonky. Oh no. What did I do with that? What did I do with that? I don't know what I did with that. My normal thing is like not here, so I'm just gonna put the names. Yes, Lindy is after me. You'll just refresh the page and she'll be on. I'm gonna draw the winner and then I'll hop off of the sprinkle. Hopefully I got everybody's name. Lavada. Lavada is the winner. Lavada, I am me. And if you want these cute little gnome place cards, just go to freebie.simplyflamasonart.com/gnome and you can get them for your table. So they set up like that and then put them at your place settings. Anyway, you all have a great rest of your day. Here's our little gnome friend. Go give thanks. Be thankful and grateful. I will see you tomorrow. It'll be about, I don't know, maybe 4 o'clock tomorrow for day 10 of 25 days of gratitude. Bye.